Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 10th episode of Uchuu Senkan Tiramisù. I think that's the title. And last episode, we kind of became friends with our little robot companion, I guess. Like the head's now part of the cockpit. And we were reunited with our friend the pubic hair, but unfortunately he also met his end. Just very tragic stuff. I think we also saw the evil clone version of Subaru, so that could be a difficult thing to deal with as well. But for now, let's just see how Subaru's holding up with all the things that seem to be happening in his life. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Just hang in there, Subaru, that's all I can say. Life is rough sometimes. Black Impulse Subaru the Speed King, okay. It's a high praise title. Yeah, there he is. Oh. Okay, who needs to find a door when you can just do that? Get some pants, man. Just cloning your younger brother is just kind of weird. He just jumped through a window 2 stories up or whatever. Not sure I agree. Black Demon, Kuroi Akuma. But again, I was gonna say put on pants, but I guess that qualifies a mech suit. That's not the right one. You can't take your big brother's mech. That's not okay. Yeah, the naming means rude. You're like but you're the dark version of Subaru. How could you say that? Black does look cooler though, in my opinion. Like on any kind of electronic device or ow. I think he might end up being a handful for him. But yeah, it looks cool. I don't know what his problem is. Yeah, he doesn't listen. He does not listen at all. I guess that's something. Just cutting up asteroids left and right. Gotta have fun, I guess. I mean, that would also probably be pretty similar the first time I piloted a mech, just going crazy, attacking random stuff. Not people, just like objects. I wouldn't kill anyone, you know. Don't get the wrong idea. Ow! Do you want a piggyback ride? Calm down. You're gonna break my suit. Well, doesn't mean you can't manage it. You spot the real Subaru? Yeah, this is where this goes. This is where this starts. White versus black. Who will prevail? Let's go. Speed King. It broke, basically. Yeah, I guess that's short-lived. At least he knows he exists now. Sort of. Sort of. Oh, that's not good. Gonna have to do some training, some upgrades, maybe. Okay, we are getting some adjustments, it seems like. Yeah, it's definitely weighing on him. As it would. Well said. Oh, I think you might be overdoing it. You're gonna break your suit at this rate. Because that's something like huge thrusters. There's no way you can maintain that speed for long. Did he break a speed limit? For speed law? I left my license on my other suit. My other mecha. Oh yeah, I was in a... It's a great picture. It happens to the best of us. Stepping out, we're in space. You could float away and get lost. Something like that. This whole scenario is ridiculous. Ouch. Oh, I swear I'm not carrying... Oh. Shouldn't have done that. It still shouldn't be bad enough to fail a breathalyzer test, right? Oh. Well, that's not helping. Maybe it will. Maybe they'll forget about the ticket. Maybe they'll die. Okay. Are we just gonna steal their stuff? Because that's probably gonna make things worse. It is like a straight up police officer mecha. That's a great. It's not ours though. That's the one weakness. No wall to push him up against. We'll be flying for a while at this rate. So he did find one then, is what you're saying. How can you Kabedon if you don't have a wall? You need the Kabe for the Kabedon. Or whatever kind of Kabe this is. I mean, this will be a Kabedon, right? You're still like doning against the Kabe. It's a ridiculous sentence. But okay, that was the 10th episode of Uchuu Battleship Kakabisu. And yeah, just still mourning the loss of his friend. That's to be expected. And we did get to see like evil Subaru kind of like come out of his bath, his birthing pod, break through the glass and just fall several feet down to the ground and try to steal his brother's mech because he didn't like the black one for whatever reason. I don't know why. I thought that one looked like objectively much cooler than the other one, but I guess everyone has their taste when it comes to mechs. Fair enough. But he overall seemed very childish and immature and just a giant pain in the ass, really. Just like taking his brother eye patch and everything. Just, it was the worst. It was the worst. I gotta wonder if he started to regret his decision to make a mutant clone of his younger brother. It is one of those things that you do kind of regret after. Like, it seems like a good idea at the time, and then you do it. Then you question why you ever thought it was a good idea. You know, that sort of thing. Subaru, I think he did get some modifications on his mech. I think they were talking about that. But unfortunately, he did kind of go past the speed limit. It is kind of odd that they would have speed limits in space because there's really not much traffic at all. So it seems like they wouldn't be all that necessary. But, you know, any chance for the government to steal money from you, I guess they'll take at the end of the day. So it makes sense if you look at it from that perspective. But the whole thing was pretty funny. Like, even the police officer styled mech and everything was great. It was a really creative, interesting idea. For sure. Okay, it's time to, actually, no, I screwed something up, never mind. Give me one more second. Okay, this time for real, it's time to move on to the 11th episode of this anime. So, let's do that. 3, 2, 1, go. What happened there was, unfortunately, the hotkey I used to pause the recording software also screwed something up on the media player, so I had to avoid that the second time. But anyway, we got it rolling now. It's all good. Makes sense. Got better things to do, Cap. Oh, well now you're speaking my language. Well, we clearly had different priorities. Not much is clear. Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen, and they're right there. True professionals. Well, that changes things. If they were fake professionals, then we would have just told them to go away. And like I always got the whole hipster sweater around the neck thing. It could because of course he does. It's got the camera and everything, so I guess we're doing this. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to focus just fine with this PR nonsense happening around him. I wouldn't know. Through his suit, man, you gotta be sweating pretty bad. Wow, this is gonna be going terribly. Well, it is. It is kind of funny. Got a camera literally right in his face, so gotta be a little bit nervous. I mean, I kind of have a camera right in front of my face, but I've got a bit more used to it. This is his first time, so nervousness is to be expected. Yes, I just is awkward for every woman you do that. Yes, completely natural. We don't want anything forced or fake. Oh, already something on the radar? Oh. But if a fight's coming, a fight's gotta happen. Maybe it's watching us. Maybe it wants its screen time. Maybe it's all fake for the camera. Oh, jeez. Well, that left an impression. Did you catch that on camera? Oh god, what the frick? Oh, oh yeah, the dog! We used to have that dog! Oh, man, he has been growing bigger. I completely forgot about him. We lost one friend and we recovered another. It's not gonna eat him, is he? Oh, jeez! I was half prepared for that, but still. Maybe he doesn't recognize you in the suit. So just go out. Yeah, that's... Yeah, if he still doesn't recognize you, you're going to die. He's gonna just chomp you. Probably. Yeah, that's definitely what's gonna happen. Oh, he smelled it. Okay. Okay, it wasn't a chomp. Oof. Thought he was about to die there. Yeah, this is far more wholesome than blowing up robots. Just petting a dog with your giant mecha. Oh god. That would be the worst. Oh no, no, that's the worst. Never mind, that's the worst. He just materialized a giant doggy bag. Yeah, we can't have that. You don't want to step in it in space. Oh no. Not another person in their space dog. How did that make a sound? Never mind. Good chibi, good chibi. Okay. This is getting bad pretty quickly. Oh, that poor dog doesn't want to fight either. No. Exact same line. Oh, jeez. That is not where I thought this was going. Yeah. This is just awkward for everyone involved. Well, you know, priorities. Yeah, I understand. I get it. Don't worry about it. There's no need to apologize. Well, yeah, all the dog stuff was great. I mean, a lot of it was kind of continuations of the most common gag in the show, which is to do things in space that you usually wouldn't do in space. I mean, that was the root of a lot of the gags, but it's still funny, so it's fine. But anyway, that was the 11th episode of Uchuu Senkan Tiramisù. And this episode, yeah, we decided to do kind of some, get some publicity, advertising, PR, you know, that sort of thing. So we got like full-on camera crew here, and like I said, he's got the stupid sweater wrapped around him because nothing else would make sense. It would feel out of place if he didn't look like that. And the sunglasses, for the same reason, were very important. So, but yeah, as far as the actual plot, like, I guess that was kind of the actual plot. As far as the, like, actual, what would you call it? Like, I mean, because the PR stuff was just kind of sort of a framing device for the actual events in a way. So I'll just call the dog the main plot. The main plot, the dog showed up. So I was not expecting him to show up. When I first saw him, my first thought was, what the heck is that? This is a new thing we've never seen before. And then once they reminded me, yeah, I remembered. Yeah, the doggy. We had to get rid of the doggy. It was very sad. And we got to see him again. So we got another great reunion. We got our pubic hair reunion, and then we got our doggy reunion. So just, yeah, friends keep coming back. So it's good. He bit the robot at first, but once he saw Subaru was the one inside, he understood that that's his master, and he smelled the disgusting armpit stench, and he knew that was his old master. And then they got to have fun together and just doing all these ridiculous things like taking him for a walk in space and the dog peeing on stuff and just needing to whip out the doggy bag. And we found another person walking their dog, which is probably the most ridiculous thing of the whole scene because I don't even have to say why, it's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, once he saw the other dog, that became a bit of an issue. And I thought it was going to attack her, but I mean, it attacked her instead, if you know what I mean. The dog just looks mildly uncomfortable. Like, I did not agree to this. Why is this happening? Just like, this is just my luck. You know, that sort of look on her face. You know, the sweat drop and stuff. Like, okay, this is kind of awkward. I didn't ask for this. Just, could you go away, please? You know, that kind of look. So, yeah, that was a little bit awkward. And we had women's volleyball play on TV instead of our thing. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Haruka no Receive because that's the only real volleyball anime I've watched, and it had the same sort of like hand signals behind the butt kind of thing. So, because we got to see that here, which is always a treat, really. So, yeah, pretty solid stuff for sure. So, yeah, we're actually pretty close to the end of this first season, just a couple episodes left, and it'll be interesting to see how they end off things. So, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.